friends, how are you doing today? Hope you're all having a wonderful morning. It is Saturday after party of the Friday night stitch-in. I am having a wonderful time here. This is the first day actually I've stitched all week. I know, it's crazy, right? Gerald, the super fast stitcher who stitches every day and makes huge amounts of progress, and this is the first day he stitched? Yes, I know. I have been super gung-ho on knitting, so I have not been stitching. I've been knitting instead, which is fine. It's still crafting, and in a way it's still stitching because I'm doing the knit stitch. It's just not using, it's not cross stitch, but that's all right. Sometimes we just need a break from what we typically do, and I've really been enjoying my knitting. So I figured I would pull out some cross stitch for my Stitch With Me video. As some of you might recognize the piece that I'm working on, some of you might not. First, let's say welcome if you are new, and if you are not new, welcome. I'm Gerald, Ginger Gerald Stitcher. If you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. I hope you like my channel. If you like what you see and plan on coming back, please consider subscribing. You can check me out on Instagram, Ginger Gerald Stitcher, and Ginger Gerald Designs for my Etsy shop for cross stitch patterns. I know that's already been linked, already been shown up on the screen, and it is all linked below, but I figured I would just go ahead and shout that out since I don't typically do that often on my videos. Okay, so some of you might recognize this pattern that I'm working on. Some of you might not. This is Lady of the Flag. Here is what Lady of the Flag will look like when it is completed. It is my very first Mirabilia pattern. I've always said I would never do a Mirabilia, and look what I'm doing. And possibly my only Mirabilia, but you never know. So I'm never going to say never, even though I've said it before and now I'm doing it. I am stitching this 2/2 on 32 count dark sand, a custom dyed piece of dark sand even weave by XU Designs. You can find her on Etsy. If you've been following me for any little bit of time on my channel, you pretty much know I stitch almost all of my, unless it's a kit pattern and I use the kit fabric, I'm stitching basically everything on XU Design fabric. It's just my favorite fabric, and that's what I stitch on. So I highly recommend her fabrics. If you haven't tried it out, go try it out. They're awesome. She has wonderful customer service. If you are in need of something specific that you can't find on any fabric dyeing websites, give her a message and talk to her about what you're looking for, and Yudi will be excellent with trying to assist you in what you are seeking out, and let her know that I sent you, that you heard it from my channel. So that way she has an idea of where she's getting her business from. So I would appreciate that as well. Okay. So again, I'm stitching this on a 32 count Lugana. I believe this is a Lugana 2/2. I typically don't stitch on this low count of fabric anymore, so it's a nice change from the typical. And also One nice thing about Mirabilia patterns, I think this is pretty standard for most of her designs, are that they're larger chunks of one color. So while I wouldn't say they're large chunks of one color, but when you have, it's not heavy confetti, is what I should say. So like I've been working on this color since I started the video, and you can see I'm still going, and I pretty much go up to here. I go all the way up to the top of the page with this color before I switch to a different color. This is my first video, my first stitch with me in a couple weeks. Last week I didn't have a stitch with me because it was Thanksgiving weekend and I was visiting family. And so I did not have a video to put up. I hope if you're in the United States, you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend and had lots of fun and eating and being around family and friends, or being a hermit and staying at home by yourself if that is more of your style of Thanksgiving. In my family, we are big into the holiday, and what we typically do is on Thursday we get up and we watch the parade, which I'm not a big parade person, but my brother is, so we watch the parade. And then, of course, while we're getting lunch ready, we watch the Westminster. Is it the Westminster? It's the dog show that's in the It's actually the Philadelphia, the one that's held in the Philadelphia suburbs. But I've never been there, even though I live nearby. Maybe that's a life goal. I don't know. But we always watch the dog show after the parade while we're getting lunch ready, and then we have lunch, and then we get ready for shopping because anymore Black Friday shopping is now on Thanksgiving. And then we went out to Walmart and Target this year, and it was just not the same. We were always big into the Black Friday shopping. We would like to go to the mall. We would never get up and do the super early shopping when it was originally just on Black Friday. But we would like to go out and explore the sales, and we'd go later in the morning, maybe 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. But so this year we were at Target for when they opened, and we actually had to stand in line. And that was an experience. I've never done that before. I never have. I'm not sure if my family has or not, but I never have. Uh, we had no like expectations, or we didn't have anything specifically we were looking for to buy. We just wanted to go out and experience it. Okay, let me see. I need to do 3. And then we drove over to Walmart, and that was an experience. Just because I think Walmart was busier than Target. So I'm curious who of you that are watching are Black Friday shoppers or Thanksgiving shoppers, or are you more of a stay at home and shop online, or do you like to go out and experience the crowds and shop with amongst the people in the stores and try to get the bargains? Do you really even get the bargains on Thanksgiving weekend anymore? Because anymore, I think the sales start as early as Halloween. I know a lot of stores have Veterans Day sales, and I feel like I was starting to get pre-Black Friday sales November 1st. So I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then on Friday, of course, we went out doing some more shopping because some of the shops weren't open on Thursday. And we went to Joann's and Michael's and Hobby Lobby. And I was very surprised to see, and I did not know this, that Hobby Lobbies in different areas of the country have different things. The Hobby Lobby where I was at had much, much more for Christmas than my Hobby Lobby did. I was very surprised to see that. And I have pretty big Hobby Lobby stores in my area. Actually, I think my Hobby Lobby was bigger than the one that we were at over Thanksgiving weekend. So, I'm not sure what's going on with that. Anyways, it was a very nice weekend. Some good sales, some good deals. Uh-oh. Where did my scissors go? Oh, there they are. They're right behind my hand. Okay. So now that Thanksgiving is over and today is December 1st, it is officially the first day of Flossmas. And if you watch Caroline at Off the Grid Needle Arts, you would have been hearing about how she is participating in Flossmas this year. And so I have decided that I am going to also participate in Flossmas this year, but I am going to do things a little bit different. So I know Caroline is pretty much creating hers very similar to how many people, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I already got there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Caroline is running hers very similar to how many people do Stitch Mania in May. And I believe she is starting an ornament a brand new ornament every single day. I would lose my mind if I did that. Completely lose my mind. There's no way I would ever be able to handle doing that. So mainly I'm going to be putting up a video every day, just very similar to how I did Birthday Palooza, and just documenting my crafting adventures. I may choose to do a few new starts here and there. I have not fully decided on that yet, but I'm also trying to, I think I'm going to focus on some finishes for December. I'd like to sneak in a few finishes possibly by the end of the year. It is December, so it would be nice to start January 2019 with a little bit of maybe a cleaner slate so that I have opportunities to start some new things in the new year. So currently I have, for projects going at this time, I have, let's count: Henry, Lady of the Flag, By the Bay, Mushroom Sampler, Hedgehog Sal, Chatelaine. I have 6 projects. I think that's all 6 that I have. I think that is everything I have. So I have 6. I have not touched the Chatelaine in quite some time, and I have said in previous videos I do not plan on touching the Chatelaine until Henry is done. That is just because they're too similar, and I don't want to get burned out on that style of stitching when I really, really want to get Henry done in the next 6 months. So I'd like to focus on getting a page finished on Henry this month. So you're going to see a lot of Henry this month. And who knows what else I might get done. It's not out of the realm of possibility to get hedgehogs done. So that is possible. Maybe get some motifs on the mushroom sampler done. I haven't worked on the mushrooms in quite a while, so that might come out and play for a bit. So we will see. I'd like to to stitch on some things that I haven't stitched much lately, but I also want to focus on getting a couple things, I'd like to get at least one more thing finished. I would love to maybe get By the Bay Part 2 and Mushroom and Hedgehog Sampler finished by the end of the month. I don't know. That might be a tall order with a page finish on Henry, so we will see. I also have some knitting goals that I'd like to achieve by the end of the month. So there is lots that I definitely want to achieve this month. And you are going to come along for the ride. So I'm really looking forward to that. I hope you enjoy that and all of the videos that I put out this month. I know these kind of months with all of the as many people putting out videos, on a daily basis can be overwhelming. But I do plan on trying to keep my videos short so that way you can hit as many videos as possible. But I encourage all of you that if you do enjoy these kind of videos, that you do provide feedback in the form of clicking the like button, subscribing to the channels that provide the content that you like, and also if they're monetized, watch the videos or watch the ads at the beginning. It's a simple way to pay it forward just a little bit to help them with the cost of the time of making the videos on their channel, because it is time consuming, especially whenever we're making videos every single day. And I know some people are doing Flossmas for just the first 24 days of the month. As of right now, I think I'm planning on doing it for the entire month, so all 31 days of December, but we will see as the month goes. While I am making Flossmas videos, I will not be doing my regular updates, just because you're going to be getting all of that information through the Flossmas videos. I will continue to create my Stitch With Me videos, and I will continue to make occasional diamond painting videos. So some days there will be more than one video out, depending upon what the content is, such as today. There is going to be a Stitch With Me as well as a Flossmas video. I completely understand if you can't watch every video. I get that. There's going to be a lot of content out this month. I appreciate whatever videos you watch, whatever videos you comment on, whatever videos you like, that you click the like button. I appreciate all of you for everything that you do to help promote and encourage me to continue to do the channel and create the channel for what it is today. I hope you all have a wonderful week, a wonderful first weekend of December. Because there is going to be so much additional content this month, I'm going to leave the video here at this point. I encourage you to continue stitching and have a wonderful month of December with all the fun and festivities that Christmas and Hanukkah and all of the various holidays bring. And last but not least, and definitely do not forget to always be creative.